Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are finally going to be doing an unboxing for the Twisted Retreat December 2022 box. It is in a non-Twisted Retreat box because apparently it was so big that they couldn't fit it in their standard boxes, which is kind of fun. But I do want to say that this box did show up a little bit later, I believe about a week and a half later than it was supposed to. This is the second month that has happened. However, I'm not necessarily going to fault Twisted Retreat for that because their second and third months were during November and December, so holiday season where USPS and UPS and FedEx are just fully overwhelmed. There's delays everywhere. They did notify us that there would be delays. They were very transparent about everything that was going on. And then when it did finally get shipped, it seemed, again, for the second month in a row, UPS kind of lost it when it was like changing hands to USPS. They ship it through UPS and then for some reason USPS delivers it to my apartment. So that was not Twisted Retreat's fault, but they were very open about the delays and I do really appreciate that. I believe either the January Unplugged or January Twisted Retreat is going to be delayed because of a manufacturing error with the books. They again have notified us of that from the very beginning. So as long as you notify us and then keep letting your customers know what's going on, I never really hold the box accountable, like the subscription company accountable. As I've said before, I've had a lot of issues recently with Abominable box. My December box is still for some reason in Wales. It was allegedly shipped on December 12th. The tracking number they gave me says that it has not arrived at the Royal Mail Service. They claim that it was sent out on the 12th. A bunch of people in America I've seen have already received their boxes, so I don't know what's going on with Abominable box. Every time I reach out, they seem to not really want to speak with me or help me. I'm going to file a claim with Royal Mail directly and see what comes of that very soon. But yeah, so I did cancel my Abominable box subscription box. If the December box does ever arrive, or if it arrives 2 months later like the October box did, I will probably do an unboxing and a little story time with that. But for now, let's focus on the Twisted Retreat box. So this is a monthly subscription box done by the lovely people over at Unplugged. It retails for, I believe, $62 a month, which does include the shipping and handling. This box is horror oriented, so every month you will get a relatively new horror release along with a lot of horror themed goodies. This isn't necessarily self-care focused, but there will be some self-care goodies in here. I really appreciate this box. It reminds me a lot of the horror boxes that Unplugged did previously, so this box makes me very excited. So this seems to be very large this month. I'm gonna open it up and let y'all see. And we've got all these packing peanuts, which I've never really seen them do before. So I'm assuming there might be some breakable things in here. But let's open it up and see what we've got. Okay, so we have this right on top. Is this a purse? Oh my god, I think it's a wallet. Oh my god, it is. So it's The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe, and then it says Twisted Retreat. And then we have a little excerpt on the back, and it says, but the raven sitting, lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Nothing farther than he uttered, not a feather than he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, other friends have flown before. On the morrow he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before. Then the bird said, nevermore. Ah, I love this! Oh, this is a nice wallet too. It's got two little compartments for your credit cards. It's got a little zipper right in the middle for change, and then a little pocket right here. Oh, this is great. I actually am in the market for a new wallet soon. The wallet I've had for the last couple years is slowly falling apart, and it is very large, but this is freaking awesome. Oh my god, I love this. This is so cool. Okay, then we get Crumpus. Okay, so a little delayed. Crumpus Spicy Caramel Chai, a naughty holiday treat. Ooh, from your Riddles Tea Shop. I do really like Riddles Tea Shop. Great. Ooh, this is so cute. It's a little past the holidays, but I do love the Crumpus theme. That's what I felt was missing in the December box, is I felt they didn't really do anything Christmassy. Very happy to see something Crumpusy here, even if it is a little past the holiday season, but I'm gonna drink a chai. I love chai. Okay, so then next up we do get our tarot card for this month. And it seems to be the Shining themed, and it is Twins, Hello Danny, Come and Play With Us, and it is the Chariot. So we do get a tarot card in every single box. We've gotten Annabelle and Pennywise themes in the prior boxes, and I believe these coordinate with the candle, so I think we're going to get a Shining themed candle this month. That'll be really exciting. Okay, we get what looks like a very heavy sticker. It's like, it feels like it's a magnet, but I think it's a sticker. It's very, very weighty. I'm going to turn it into a magnet regardless. And it's a skull with like a head full of things, and it says Twisted Retreat. We get our spoiler card, which I will go through later. We get a note from the author, which we can look at later. Oh, our book is right on top, so I'm actually going to hide that and look at that last. We get, oh, I'm hoping this is a bath bomb. This might be a soap. Oh, it's a bubble bar. Oh, it smells really good. It smells like a sugar cookie. Like, I feel like I would, if I didn't know that this was probably a bath product, I might eat this. It smells just like a sugar cookie. And it just seems to be a little skull bubble bar. I love bath products. I love bubble bars. They're a little trickier to use than bubble bath, but still very fun. Let's see. We have a giant thing right here. Ooh, is this a wine glass? Oh my god, I think it's a wine glass. So we get a Memento Mori wine glass with all these little bats and then the Death's Head moth. I'm going to assume this is a Silence of the Lambs wine glass, but I think it might just be a general spooky wine glass. I do collect horror wine glasses. I have a red rum wine glass that I got from the Stanley Hotel, the original Overlook. And then I do have a really cool little Pennywise wine glass that my sister got me. That's awesome. We have another little box right here. I'm assuming it's this month's candle. And it is The Shining. On the top, it says Twisted Retreat. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, with the typewriter on it. Love that. Ooh. This smells like my grandmother's house. In like a good way. Like, it smells like her old like Powder Chanel perfume. It's a very interesting scent. Not necessarily what I would associate with Shining, but I do like that. I did actually just get the Down the Rabbit Hole book box Shining exclusive box. That was a limited edition thing they did for the holidays. I ordered that. I don't know when it's shipping, but that is a new book box I'm going to be diving into. I will get to that when it finally arrives. Okay. And then this seems to be the last item, which they told us would be blankets. Okay, so it says Twisted Retreat presents Tales from the Grave. Oh, and then it's like, what is a zombie's favorite dessert? I'll show you. It's ice cream. Oh, okay, so this is like very much like Tales from the Crypt inspired. This is like really whimsical. Definitely not what I was expecting. I don't know if I'm able to get the whole thing in view. But it's cute and funny. It reminds me a lot of like those old 1970s horror comics. Really, really fun throwback concept. And again, very nice quality blanket. I feel like Unplugged has just consistently increased the quality of the blankets that they include in their boxes. I have a bunch of them now, and I'm always, always impressed with them. This is very fun, very different than what I expected, but really quirky and still very cute. Okay, so now let's go through the book. Open this up. Again, it is not sealed in a package in which I can't see the book, which is really just like a minor complaint. But I just kind of wish it was like a double surprise. Okay, so this month's theme is, or this month's book is Desert Creatures by Kay Chronister. And it says, Beware the Vigilante Saints on the back. It says, incredible, pushing the wild weirdness of the Sonoran Desert toward the furthest extremes of possibility. And then we get these edges here. We have a little skeleton and some flowers. Just check out the, oh, it's got inside details. I love when they have the inside details. Such a nice added bonus. Oh, it's not foiled this time. Interesting. I do like this cover. Same on the front and the back. It isn't foiled though, and it is just a very simple cover. Not as impressive as some of the others have been, though still very beautiful. It's about 227 pages. This is a large font, which I don't mind at all. I actually kind of prefer when they're larger fonts because it makes it easier for me to read. And let's read what this book is about. All right, so the inside flap. In a world grown desiccated and treacherous, one young woman will find salvation or become just another rot, lonely skull in the sand. 11-year-old Magdala? Okay. 11-year-old Magdala and her father have been exiled from their home. They flee through the harsh landscape of the American West, searching for refuge. As violence pursues them, they join a handful of survivors on the pilgrimage to the holy city of Las Vegas, where it is said that vigilante saints reside, bright with neon power. Magdala, born with a clubfoot, is going to be healed. But when faced with the strange horrors of the Sonoran Desert, one by one the pilgrims fall victim to a hideous sickness, leaving Magdala to fend for herself. After surviving for 7 years on her own, Magdala is tired of waiting for her miracle. She recruits an exiled Vegas priest at gunpoint to serve as her guide, and the pair form a fragile alliance as they navigate the darkest and strangest reaches of the desert, on a journey that takes her further from salvation even as she nears the holy city. With ferocious imagination and poetic precision, Desert Creatures is a haunting story of endurance at the expense of redemption. What compromise does survival require of a woman? And can she ever unlearn the instincts that have kept her alive? Ooh, okay. So let's chat about this. This is definitely the lowest quality of book that we have received from Twisted Retreat so far, and Unplugged actually with their like newer versions. I don't mind too much as long as the book is good. Mine is a little bit damaged on book cover, which to me is okay because I actually tend to prefer these interior ones as well. I liked the foiling. I don't necessarily mind so much that it doesn't have it this month. The premise of this could be interesting. It seems very similar to things that I've been reading recently, and I don't know if that's just because I'm reading a lot of like out in the Vegas desert stuff or out like the Nevada desert stuff, like When the Night Bells Ring, which was the book that I got in their last box I'm reading right now, also takes place in the Nevada desert. Very different premise though. I guess I did just read The Night Parade, which is kind of all over the post-apocalyptic search for salvation kind of idea. The Stand, I don't know. I'm interested in this for sure. Not blown away by the quality of the book, but again, it's the content of the book that matters at the end of the day. And I do want to speak briefly about that. I know that I kind of tore River of Ashes, a new one, in 2 of my latest videos. That does not stop me from wanting to try this box. The box has consistently impressed me with the goodies that have been included in it, and the attention to detail and the level of quality of the books are very, very, very stunning. They're giving us very, very beautiful editions, exclusive limited editions of the books. I really enjoy the goodies, as I just said. I'm very impressed with this box. I'm going to go through a breakdown of that in a moment. But just because a book hasn't worked with me doesn't mean I'm going to cancel the box. I know a lot of people canceled their boxes after the first month because they weren't thrilled with River of Ashes, or they thought that there was going to be more of a YA tone to this book. I am so willing to give this box a chance because I love Unplugged as a company, and I really love the attention to detail and the products that they are including with the books. And so far, I actually am enjoying When the Night Bells Ring. I'm trying to read all of my Twisted Retreat books this year because it's only one. I think I can commit to the 12 books that I'm going to receive from them. Don't know if I'll be able to do that with the Unplugged or Nightworms, even though I usually make it through most of the Nightworms books. But just want to point that out, that I am continuing to hold on to my Twisted Retreat box. Just because I did not like River of Ashes does not mean I'm getting rid of it anytime soon, and this box did impress me. So let's go through the spoiler card. So we get our little Twisted Times December 2020 edition. I love how they do the little newspaper style. So for our home and garden section, we get the comic-inspired blanket. It is a vintage comic-inspired zombie blanket that will keep you cozy all winter long as you read creepy tales. It is a Twisted exclusive by Typical Ghost. And then we get the Memento Mori wine glass. So yes, not a fandom, but still I'm going to associate with Silence of the Lambs. Love that. We get the Raven wallet, which was designed by Library. So it's ly_Brary on Instagram, it looks like. I love this wallet. This wallet is absolutely the show of this entire box. Like, this is just breathtaking. It's fantastic. It's practical. It fits my aesthetic. It's one of my favorite authors. I'm so stoked on that. We get the mushroom skull magnet. Okay, so it is a magnet. I wasn't crazy. It was so heavy. I wonder why it's got like a white backing. Maybe I'm supposed to take that off, or maybe magnets are white now. I don't know. Great. We get the Shining Tarot card. Yes, we did. And then we get the Shining Tarot candle. And it smells of sandalwood and champagne. Oh, okay. Very nice. Then we also get the creepy bubble bar, which is from Nature's Whimsy. And it is cranberry and light spice. It smells like sugar cookie to me, but that's fine. We get, so then we also get the Crumpus tea, as well as Desert Creatures, which is our book. It was released on November 8th. And then the change in the cover, it just changed color. So it was originally this purple, and then they changed it, or sorry, it was originally this maroon, and then they changed it to this purple, if you guys can see that. And then our January sneak peek is the book of the month will be a gothic horror, and it's going to include the stenciled edges, foiling again, and exclusive end pages, plus more. Products will include an electronic item, the new tarot candle, something yummy, and more. So excited for that. Hopefully we get that in like the next 2 weeks or so, since this one was delayed. I don't know what the delays are. I'm not sure if there are delays for the January Twisted Retreat box. I'm fairly certain there are delays for the January Unplugged box. So I think that's getting shipped like the 15th or something to me. So hopefully I'll have that in like the 2nd or 3rd week of January. Anyways, again, very impressed with this box. Really been thrilled with Twisted Retreat. It's so fun, and I love how it has been leaning towards horror. And can't wait to see what else they have in store. Anyways, I post every Monday and Thursday, sometimes on Saturdays. And if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe buttons down below, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye.